Hey everybody, welcome back to Everything Ham Radio. Today we're going to be talking about the Kenwood TM-281A, so stick around. Hey everybody, welcome back to Everything Ham Radio. My name is Curtis, my call sign is Kilo 5 Charlie Lima Mike, and like I said, today we're going to be talking about the Kenwood TM-281A. It is a 2-meter mobile radio. But before we get into that, please make sure you click on that subscribe button down at the bottom right hand corner, as well as the bell icon, so you don't miss any of the videos that I put out. Okay, let's go ahead and get on into the video for today. Okay, so this radio, it is the Kenwood TM-281A, which you're seeing on the screen right now. It is a mono band radio, meaning that's only 2 meters. You can't receive 70 centimeters, 220, anything like that. So it's only 2 meters. It is available on Amazon right now for $149.95, and I will leave an affiliate link down in the description of this video as well as on the blog post. Now, if you don't know what affiliate link is basically just a link that if you go through the link, it will take you to whatever the product is. I will get a small commission off of it. There is no difference in what you'll be paying, but I will get a small commission on it. So if you are going to buy this radio or any other radio, please go through the link in the description below. Okay, so this radio has a output of 65 watts. Now, a lot of times when you see a monoband radio, you're going to have a little higher power output, just like this one does, over a dual band radio. But the difference between a monoband radio and a dual band radio, I don't think justifies the extra 15 watts, especially on, unless you're going to do this for a single side band or something like that, which this does not do. The extra 15 watts to me just is not worth it. But if you were looking for a 2-meter radio, this is a good radio to go to. It only has 2 power output levels, the 65 watts on the high and the 25 watts on the low. So it doesn't have 5 watts, 10 watts, anything like that. 25 and 65 are your 2 power outputs. So you probably need to make sure that you have a good power supply to run this even on low power. There are 200 memory channels in this radio. However, if you only save the frequencies in the memory channel, you have 200 channels. If you want to do a alpha numeric name for the channel, you're down to 100. So if you want to name your frequencies, say you have your home repeater frequency that you're putting in there, and you put it as whatever town you live in or wherever the repeater is, you're going to be limited to 100 channels instead of 200 channels. So if you use the alpha numeric naming, you're cutting your memory channels in half. There are multiple scan functions on this radio. You have your standard VFO scan, which will basically go from the very bottom to the very top. And when it hears something, it stops for a few seconds or so until it unkeys, and then it continues on. There is a memory scan, which will scan all of your memory channels. Call scan will scan your call channels. It has a tone CTCSS scan, which is really good when you're in a new area. You find a repeater, you can scan what the tone is for that repeater. And it also has the DCS scan, that's the digital code switch. And then the last type of scan is the priority scan. Now when you put a priority channel in your radio, say it's like your main radio that you use all the time, but you want to listen to another repeater somewhere else, you can do this priority scan, and it will scan your priority channel every 3 seconds. So you can be listening and talking on your main, on whatever repeater that you're going to be doing, and then every 3 seconds it'll jump over for a quick second to see if there's anything on the priority scan, on the priority channel. Like I said, this does have this CTCSS and the DCS. It has the encode and the decode. Now the decode is great to have if you have multiple repeaters on the same frequency within your receive radius. Here where I live, there is the 14549 repeater, which is what we talked about on the YouthNet video that I did a couple weeks ago. It's located in Cleburne, Texas, just south of Fort Worth. There's another repeater that is in Palestine, which is south of Dallas, and it's on the same frequency. And not all the time, but sometimes I can hear both repeaters on my radio, especially if I'm over closer to Palestine than what I am now. I can hear both of them. So having the decode is nice because you can program that in, and you'll only hear the repeater that you want to hear. So if I have a decode in there, I can program it into the Cleburne repeater, and I won't hear the Palestine repeater. If I'm trying to listen to the Palestine repeater, I can program that tone in there, and I won't hear the Cleburne repeater. So it makes it nice as far as only hearing what you want to hear. However, there is a problem with it in that you won't hear the other repeater, so you won't know if somebody's talking on it, so maybe you're going to be talking over them. So it has its good things and its bad things on having the decode. This radio has a awesome sound quality. It has a built-in, well, of course it's built-in, but it has a large 2.28 inch by 1.38 inch oval speaker mounted on the front of the radio. So you're not going to have to worry about some radios have the speaker on the bottom or the top, and if you mount the radio underneath your seat or up against your dash and the speakers on the top, you're not going to have as good sound quality. This speaker is mounted on the front of the radio, so it's always going to be facing out, always going to be facing probably you or in your direction, so you're going to hear it a lot better. Plus, having the large oval speaker will have better quality as well. You can receive weather alerts on this radio. You don't have to listen to the weather frequency all the time, but if the radio receives a tone that the National Weather Service sends out, it will send a audible tone on your radio, and you'll be able to hear what the alert is about. Now, this radio, like I said, is very rugged. It meets the U.S. Department of Defense MIL-STD 810 CDEFNG environmental standard for vibration and for shock. So this radio is very ruggedly built, very well designed, has great audio, doesn't have a whole lot of frequencies, memory channels, but 200 should be plenty for what you're going to be doing most of the time. So if you're looking for just a 2-meter radio to mount in your car, in your shack, or whatever, and that's all you're going to do is 2-meter, this radio is a great choice. Between the ruggedness of it, the very good audio quality of it, and the 65-watt output, very nice radio to check out, to have in your shack. So make sure you go through the affiliate link in the description or in the blog post, and also head on over to my blog and check it out. Check out the information that I have in the blog post, as well as other blog posts on the blog. Next week, we're going to be talking about the Kenwood TM-281A radio. So make sure you click on the subscribe button and the bell notification to get notifications on that when I publish that video or any other videos in the near future. I hope you caught the Youth Club in Amateur Radio video that I put out last Tuesday. If you didn't, head on over to the channel and make sure you click on that. And I will try and put a card up here as well linking to it. I have one more video, possibly 2 more videos that are going to be coming out dealing with youth in the hobby, so make sure you stick around for those. And until next time, y'all, I'll see you later. 73.